A vision for Africa. Dr. Bola Arowolo'S call to leadership. Dr. Bola Arowolo is the Chancellor of Vine University, America. He holds a profound vision for the African continent. He dreams of a future where Africa stands tall and proud, a beacon of progress. This future, he strongly believes, must be built by a new kind of leader. These leaders must be strong in their moral character. They must be deeply dedicated to serving their people with honor. He sees immense, untapped potential waiting to be unlocked across Africa. He is truly passionate about playing a significant part in this vital transformation for the continent. His work is consistently driven by a deep and abiding love for Africa and all its people. Africa is a vast continent, blessed with vibrant youth and abundant natural wealth. It is a place with a rich, deep history and wonderfully diverse cultures. Yet it faces significant hurdles on its path to achieving widespread prosperity. One of the most critical challenges it confronts lies in the area of leadership. Africa urgently needs leaders who can genuinely inspire trust among their citizens. It needs leaders who can guide their nations effectively towards a brighter tomorrow. These leaders must embody integrity in all their actions, big and small. They must be completely committed to serving the common good of all citizens, not just a select few. Their principled guidance is absolutely key to unlocking Africa's true and amazing potential. What does integrity in leadership truly mean for Africa's overall progress and development? It means unwavering, steadfast honesty, even when faced with very difficult choices. It means a solid commitment to fairness and justice for every single citizen without exception. True integrity is about consistently doing the right thing, always, not just when it is easy or convenient. Leaders who possess this kind of integrity build strong foundations of trust with their people. They become shining beacons of hope for a better future. They inspire others around them to act ethically in their own lives. They learn to prioritize the welfare of their communities and nations above any personal gain or ambition. This is the very bedrock of good governance. Dr. Arowolo firmly believes that such exceptional leaders are not just born, they can be made. He recognized the pressing and urgent need to cultivate this new generation of ethical leaders. Therefore, he embarked on a dedicated mission to develop a unique and impactful educational program. This special curriculum has been meticulously designed to shape future African leaders. Its primary and most important focus would be on building strong moral character and unwavering ethical conduct. The ultimate goal is to raise leaders who will serve their nations with unwavering honor and complete dedication. This, he believes, will help Africa to finally realize its vast, largely untapped potential for greatness on the world stage. Sowing seeds of integrity, the decade-long journey. The ambitious journey to craft this transformative leadership curriculum was not a short or easy one. It began with a clear and powerful vision way back in the year 2015. Dr. Arowolo perceived a profound and urgent need within the structures of African leadership. He felt a strong moral compulsion to develop a meaningful and lasting solution to this challenge. He then started a long process of deep personal reflection, careful and strategic planning, and dedicated, thorough research. He understood clearly from the very outset that this important endeavor would be a marathon, not a quick sprint. He was fully prepared to invest the necessary time, resources, and considerable personal effort to see it through to completion. For a full and productive decade, spanning from the year 2015 all the way to this present year of 2025, Dr. Arowolo poured his heart and energy into this vital project. He engaged in extensive, wide-ranging research and sought wisdom from many different sources. He held insightful conversations with respected community elders and carefully listened to the hopes and aspirations of young Africans. He meticulously studied the specific qualities that define truly effective and deeply ethical leaders. He delved into Africa's rich and complex history and thoughtfully considered its very promising future. He was absolutely determined that the resulting curriculum be authentically African, deeply rooted in the continent's own unique values and traditions. A central pillar of Dr. Arowolo's guiding vision was the determined fight against systemic corruption. He sees corruption as a destructive and pervasive blight that significantly hinders Africa's development. It acts like a heavy, cumbersome chain holding back genuine progress for so many nations across the continent. It unfairly disadvantages ordinary, hard-working people and dangerously erodes public trust in institutions. Dr. Arowolo passionately desired to nurture leaders who would stand firm and resolute against corruption in all its forms. He envisioned leaders who would actively champion transparency and openness in all their public dealings. Transparency simply means operating openly and honestly, so everyone can see and understand the processes. This unwavering commitment to fostering transparency and accountability became a foundational cornerstone of the curriculum. Every single module, every carefully crafted lesson, and every practical hands-on activity was meticulously designed with this core principle at its heart. Dr. Arowolo wanted to ensure that all future leaders would deeply understand the critical importance of openness in governance. They would be taught the necessary skills and enduring values needed to be truly accountable to their people. They would learn to lead with complete integrity, with absolutely nothing to hide from public scrutiny. This was the profound and heartfelt hope he held for Africa's emerging generation of leaders who will shape the continent's destiny. The harvest of honesty farming principles in leadership. Dr. Arowolo discovered a powerful and relatable source of inspiration in an everyday, common activity. He turned his thoughtful gaze to the earth itself, to the timeless and universal practices of farming. Agriculture, he astutely realized, offers profound and beautifully simple lessons for life and for leadership. Farming teaches us all about the fundamental importance of patience and consistent, diligent hard work. It clearly and undeniably demonstrates the natural law of sowing and reaping. What you plant, you will harvest. These are not just lessons for successfully tilling the soil, they are also vital and transferable principles for effective leadership. Good leadership, much like successful and sustainable farming, requires diligent and careful cultivation over a significant period of time. Consider for a moment the dedicated and methodical work of a farmer. A wise farmer always meticulously prepares the soil before even thinking of planting any seeds. He carefully selects only the best and healthiest seeds, knowing they hold the promise of a future bounty. He diligently waters the growing young plants and actively protects them by removing harmful weeds that compete for resources. Then he waits with great patience, trusting in the natural process for the time of harvest to finally arrive. This entire cyclical process beautifully mirrors the journey of building integrity and character in a leader. Aspiring leaders must carefully prepare their own character. They must intentionally plant seeds of honesty and ethical behavior within themselves daily. They must also actively work to remove negative influences like corruption and greed. The innovative curriculum thoughtfully and purposefully incorporates these fundamental farming principles into its teaching. Students learn that just as a tiny, seemingly insignificant seed can grow into a mighty, fruit-bearing tree, so too can good, positive values mature into strong, unshakable moral character. They are taught the undeniable and universal truth that one cannot expect to reap a harvest of trust and respect without first sowing seeds of honesty and fairness. If a leader chooses to sow deceit, self-interest and discord, they will inevitably reap a harvest of problems, instability and division for their nation. Conversely, consistently sowing integrity, justice and unity will yield sustainable progress and harmony for all. These agricultural analogies make abstract concepts like honesty, ethics and accountability very tangible and relatable. Young, aspiring leaders can grasp these important ideas much more easily when they are presented in this clear and practical way. They come to understand that true leadership is essentially about nurturing positive growth and development within society. It is about genuinely caring for the well-being of all the people, much like a dedicated farmer cares for his precious and life-sustaining crops. The ultimate aim is to ensure a bountiful harvest of opportunities, justice and prosperity for everyone within the community, not just for a select privileged few. This holistic approach cultivates truly ethical and selfless servant leaders. A new dawn for Africa, presenting the path forward. Today, in this significant year of 2025, Dr. Bola Arowolo's decade of dedicated work has finally come to wonderful fruition. The comprehensive leadership curriculum now stands complete. It is a well-structured and thorough guide designed specifically for aspiring leaders across Africa. It represents a clear and practical pathway towards ushering in a new era of ethical leadership on the continent. Dr. Arowolo holds a steadfast and inspiring vision for Africa's future. He dreams of an Africa that is completely liberated from the crippling shackles of corruption. He envisions an Africa where its leaders are globally recognized and celebrated for their unwavering integrity and commitment to service. He imagines an Africa where every single citizen has a fair chance to thrive and succeed. This curriculum is a vital instrument to help build that brighter, more hopeful future. The immediate and most important next step is to share this groundbreaking and meticulously developed work with those who are in positions of influence and can enact change. Dr. Arowolo intends to first present the comprehensive curriculum to the Nigerian government for their consideration and potential adoption. Nigeria, with its significant population, economic strength, and widespread influence, plays a truly pivotal role on the African continent. If Nigeria chooses to embrace this forward-thinking approach to leadership development, it could serve as a powerful and compelling inspiration for other African nations to follow suit. He is very confident that Nigeria's discerning leaders will quickly recognize the immense value and the transformative hope that this curriculum offers for the nation's future. Dr. Arowolo's determined efforts will certainly not be confined to Nigeria alone. He has already formulated strategic plans to engage with other African leaders and policymakers across the entire continent. He aims to build strong collaborative alliances with various coalition partners. These valued partners will include like-minded non-governmental organizations, respected educational institutions, civil society groups, and influential individuals who share his profound and passionate vision for a better Africa. By working collaboratively and pooling resources, they can effectively amplify the message of ethical leadership. They can promote the widespread adoption of the curriculum far and wide, reaching every corner of the continent. Indeed, many hands working together can achieve great and lasting things. The potential impact of this innovative curriculum on Africa's long-term future is truly immense and incredibly far-reaching. Imagine for a moment a continent where African leaders are universally respected around the globe for their profound honesty and their consistent ethical conduct. Picture societies that are firmly built upon the solid foundations of transparency, accountability, and enduring mutual trust between citizens and their governments. This curriculum offers so much more than just academic lessons and theoretical knowledge. It is a potent and vibrant seed of hope for generations to come. It is a seed that, with careful nurturing and widespread support, can grow into a mighty, flourishing tree, providing sustenance, shade, and opportunity for all of Africa's children. This is Dr. Arowolo's inspiring dream, a dream that truly deserves to be shared with the entire world.